Alright, so patch notes for the second part of the anniversary are here, and ooh, look at this! I'm yet to see what's in here, but I like this picture, you know? It tells me we are actually starting as the apocalypse. Is Percival the unit? It is! And obviously Wild. Wild was told that he was going to be the unit, like last patch note for the first part, but we didn't know exactly what he did or anything. Oh, the gacha is with some of the seasonal characters. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty tight banner. Kind of mostly like the newer characters. No, King, DN. Shin is a newer character, but he's not very good. Then we have LR Liz. I guess, do I consider LR Liz a newer character? I guess. This green Elat is sort of new. Not a bad banner. Okay, you can select one character at 600, including the new character. Okay, not bad. So what does he do? Let's see. I want to see Percival first. Ooh, Percival's a human, of course. So, grants you the Will of Patience for 2 turns at start of battle. Will of Patience is receives 30% of damage taken by allies other than yourself and immediately recover 50% of the damage. Specific allies are humans or sins. Interesting. Increasing defense related stats of each specific ally in the battle by 10%. Okay. Also, when you use a single target, you inflict a concentrated attack on the target for 2 turns. Concentrated attack is crit resistance minus 30%. If you receive damage from a single target skill in the enemy turn, receive plus 50% damage. For each surviving ally, your HP related stats increase by 10%, and each ally who's incapacitated will receive a concentrated attack. Each time your critical damage Oh, okay. Each time you get an incapacitated ally, your crit damage increases by 100%. He works in the back, which is interesting. Like, how does his passive work in the back? I guess you can run him in the back, and then if your ally dies, he comes in already with that buff. I guess that makes sense. We'll need to see his stats. What looks to me is that he is working as a protector, and he's still trying to do damage at the same time. First card deals assault damage equal to 450. Assault is crit rate times 2. And when attacking an enemy under concentrated attack, deals 100% more damage. His other card is a classic ult gauge removal card. It's just 3 ult gauge being removed. His ult gives yourself 50% attack related stats for 2 turns, and a 50% damage increase to a single enemy. So he's a single target, and he has triple crit chance. Not the best ult. No, triple crit chance. You're not gonna... in single target, you know. I guess for PvE activities, single target ults are still good. But I would say in PvP, not so much. Very interesting that a Will of Patience passive that he has, taking 30% of the damage taken by allies. Very interesting. And he heals that damage too. So you want him to tank, right? You want him with HP defense, but at the same time he also wants to do damage. That is we're gonna have to see how that works. I wonder. So for example, right? It says so he takes 30% of the damage the enemy the allies take, sorry, and he immediately recovers 50% of that damage. I assume if you have a high recovery on him, and that could just be natural of his kit, he could just already have a high recovery as his stats, he will definitely heal more than 50, because that's just how Grand Cross works, right? If you have like Tarmiel Link on a character that has high recovery, that character is recovering more than if not. Right? Even though the way it says in the Tarmiel passive, you would think there would be no like room for any caveats. No, recovery does change that. So we'll see how much he will actually heal. I assume it will be much more than just 50. He might just heal like 70% of the damage it takes. So it's like a perpetual Tarmiel passive, or sorry, Tarmiel stance. But it's only for the first 2 turns of battle. It's not like he's doing it the whole time. We'll see. Interesting. His name, by the way, is Percival, the Boy of Hope. If you guys are not watching Knights of the Apocalypse, I do recommend taking a peek. Dude, okay. Wild's passive. Look at the size difference between Percival's passive and Wild's passive. Okay. When you participate in a battle with a specific ally, that being Hawk, the only specific ally is Hawk, all stats of yourself and the specific ally will be increased by 50%. All stats. That's funny. Either Hawk or Hawk and Oslo. You can pick your poison. Okay. He's a goofy character. He's not gonna be in the banner. So he's a free character. Interesting. His single target is Pierce, and his other single target is ult gauge removal classics. And his ult crit rate ×3 single target. Hey man, I mean, there's no real restrictions as to where you can use him. He usually should use him in the front, right? I mean, he could be good for like specific PvE activities, no joke. 50% extra all stats. We don't even know his regular stats. It might not be that high. It could unironically be good. So, but yeah, I'm excited to try out Percival, see what's up. Okay, so we are getting the first chapter of Knights of the Apocalypse. That's epic. These are Percival's outfits and his model. Not bad. This one's kind of goofy. I like it. He looks like is it Dragon Quest? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about with the headband or headband. But you know what I'm talking about, right? It looks pretty similar. Cool. What else is coming with this patch? Oh, we're getting Knighthood boss. What is this? Memory patchment? What is that? Must be a new material, because, oh, that is. Yeah, free multi on the Percival banner right there. And then the Hawk, I give the wild tickets right there. You're gonna a free copy of Arthur, Tonar, Merlin, and then Wild right there. And the You Are Jumping. Oh, this is the ticket that we saw all the way back when the anniversary was leaked. You get one of these festivals. Okay. I mean, not bad. None of these festivals are relevant right now. I think the best ones to get maybe are DN or King. Probably DN. But, you know. Because like Assault Melee, realistically, I don't think he's meta anymore. Like, he really can get quite pounded by the current characters. I don't think he's really that viable of an option after the anniversary meta. Oh, the trio brothers, Demon Brother trio is coming back. What is this card? Was this card last time? Or is it new? This guy. They're even blocking his eyes, man. It's like he's a criminal. Oh, they're bringing back Chaos Battle on the 10th. So, next PvP reset. I don't think Chaos Battle is as sought after as it was, because it's unless they change a little bit. Did they have they changed something? Maybe No, they're shortening the period. Instead of 2 weeks, it's gonna be 1 week. Yeah, 2 weeks is a little too long. I think it's a good decision. Well, we'll see, but it needs some rule changing, I think. Some outfits are coming back, but like most of these outfits are like for irrelevant characters, you know, like Small DN, Fat King, Base Merlin, Base Gaffer, like. Oh, they're revamping finally the fort. Interesting. Oh, the rewards are changing. Instead of getting 2 SSR pendants, I'm guessing at the top one here, the one that costs balls, it gets 2, and then Knight gives you war. Okay. Oh, this is what that is for. Added chapter skip function. Oh, that's a chapter skip. By using one, you can skip chapter 1 of the main story. All skipped quests and stages will be clear. They won't be able to earn clear quests. It's a purchase only thing. I mean, this is just like MMOs do, where you can buy like a level boost. So like if you just start the game and you're a whale and you don't want to do the whole story, you can just buy it and skip the story. I see. Improve advertising rewards. Oh my god. Hero arena change. Special character Percival, of course. I mean, I'm excited for Percival and the Knights of the Apocalypse. It opens up a whole new world of characters. I feel like they were getting a little constrained with Seven Deadly Sins because they've done most of the characters and they refuse to do a lot of them as well, right? Like they refuse to do Berserk Meliodas. They refuse to do that one character from the Commandments that no one cares about, Grey Road. They refuse to do a lot of the forms of the characters that could have been units. They really could have, but for some reason they never decided to. And also like redoing the characters as well. Like they just did for Ascanor. They redid Ascanor, the one ultimate, as that, you know, the anniversary Ascanor, and everyone liked it, even though it's just the one ultimate because of the animation, you know. But we'll see what they do with characters in the future, redoing the characters with intro animation, stuff like that. Yeah, Knights of the Apocalypse has so many cool characters. If you are reading the manga or watching the anime, you know what I'm talking about. So many cool characters, so many cool versions of the old characters as well, new versions of the old characters. So that should be cool. Yeah.